Today I'm joined by Xavier Braud from Benz Mining. How are you, Xavier?
I'm very well, Dannika. How are you?
Good, thank you. So for those new to the Benz Mining story, can you summarise who Benz is?
So Benz is predominantly a gold explorer with a project in northern Quebec with an eye on all commodities that a greenstone belt can actually supply, such as nickel, copper or lithium. Now, Benz has an existing deposit in the belt, the Eastmain deposit, which hosts currently 376,000 ounces of gold at 7.9 grams per ton. So a nice little high-grade deposit. Now that deposit has a particularity. It does have pyrrhotite associated with the gold. For non-technical people, pyrrhotite is an iron sulfide. It conducts electricity. And because it conducts electricity, we can use electromagnetics to find it. So using electromagnetics, we have been exploring around the Eastmain deposit in the search for more gold in that part of the world.
Okay, fantastic. And you mentioned in your presentation the belt scale opportunity of Benz. What do you mean by that?
Well, we mean that the tenement package we control and own in the Upper Eastmain Greenstone Belt has 250 square kilometers of prospective ground. It's a very large tenement package. And to give you an idea and a point of comparison for our Australian audience, the Upper Eastmain Greenstone Belt is slightly smaller than the Agnew to Wiluna Greenstone Belt. Now, if you look at the Agnew to Wiluna Greenstone Belt, it has been explored for 130 years, has produced over 40 million ounces of gold, has produced millions of tons of nickel, and is about to start producing lithium at Kathleen Valley. The Upper Eastmain Greenstone Belt has been explored sporadically, but until 2016 and the construction of a road reaching the Greenstone Belt, not much has happened, which means the belt itself has the same kind of potential, and 250 square kilometers tenement package on that belt has huge potential for us.
Mm-hmm. And so on the discovery potential, you recently announced you'd made a discovery at the Eastmain project. Can you tell us a bit about this?
Certainly. We actually did make multiple discoveries at Eastmain. Through the use of electromagnetics as a direct targeting tool, we have been expanding the footprint of the deposit. Now, the original deposit is composed of 3 high-grade zones, A, B, and C. Last week, we announced a pretty spectacular interval, 7.9 meters at 35.9 grams per ton gold. This interval is in D zone, which is a new discovery we made outside of the existing resource. That zone now has a footprint of 1,000 meters by 500 meters with multiple intercepts with visible gold and now high-grade material. Next to it is E zone, which is a blind discovery we made through electromagnetics as well. And if you look at the presentation at the bottom of the first page, there is a pretty spectacular piece of core with lots of visible gold there. This comes from E zone, and to be noted as well, it's quite shallow. So we have discovered potentially very high-grade shallow mineralization away from the existing resource again. Our idea was to grow the resource at Eastmain, and we have been substantially growing the footprints of the system now.
Fantastic. So for investors, what's next for Benz over the next sort of 6 to 12 months?
We currently have 3 rigs on site, and we are still drilling about 1,500 meters of core per week. This is part of the 50,000 meters of drilling we had planned for this year. Comes January, the rigs are going to spin again. We keep the 3 rigs on. We will be drilling multiple targets a bit further away from the existing Eastmain deposit. We identified several targets with combined conductors, high-grade gold occurrence. So we are going to go and drill them. Drilling several other occurrences we have in the belt, and especially the Ruby Hill West lithium occurrence out there. We do have a substantial spodumene pegmatite outcrop out there, and it deserves to be drilled, but this will need a little bit better weather. So that's going to happen probably in March next year. Mm-hmm. So we've also got, we're going to keep drilling the Eastmain deposit and keep expanding it as well.
Perfect. And you've got lots of drilling results still to come from the campaign, which we'll be filtering through, which will be exciting too. Yes,
totally. Like pretty much every other explorer on the planet, we have been waiting quite a long time for assays. The latest results we released were from holes drilled in April, to give you an idea. Now we're also going to have some competitive advantage here because we signed an exclusivity deal with a new laboratory in Quebec, a few hundred kilometers from where we work. It is the first photon assay laboratory to be installed in North America. It's a technology that's been trial and tested here. Most explorers and gold producers use it nowadays. And because we signed that exclusivity agreement, we should have a much shorter turnaround on our gold assays comes January.
Fantastic. Well, really looking forward to keeping updated on your news flow. Thanks so much for your time today, Xavier, and we'll catch up again soon.
Thank you very much.